Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Chemistry and Biology Concepts. HST year 2022 Biology Class 2 about the chapter The Living World. In the last class, we have discussed about two kingdoms and three kingdoms of classification. In this class, we will discuss about four kingdoms and five kingdoms of classification. Coming to the four kingdom of classification, here, this four kingdom of classification is given by Herbert F. Copeland in the year 1938. The kingdom of classifications are as follows. First one is kingdom Monera, second kingdom Protista, third kingdom Metaphyta, fourth kingdom Metazoa. Here, coming to the kingdom Monera, they are prokaryotic organisms. Prokaryotic means the organisms having a cell, that cell is not externally bounded with the membrane. That is, we call it as absence of membrane bound organelles. And kingdom Protista means they comes under primitive eukaryotic plants. Primitive means it is in a primitive stage, which that means the eukaryotic plants. Eukaryotic means having a true nucleus. So, true nucleus having a primitive stage of plants comes under the category called kingdom Protista. Next, kingdom Metaphyta. These organisms are advanced eukaryotic plants. Advanced means this is evolved from the Protista. That we call it as an advanced one. So, kingdom Metaphyta in this type of kingdom of classification, it includes all the eukaryotic plants, advanced eukaryotic plants. Coming to the fourth one, kingdom Metazoa. These are advanced eukaryotic animals. So, advanced eukaryotic animals will be there in the kingdom Metazoa. So, we will discuss each of the kingdom Monera, Protista, Metaphyta and Metazoa in the fourth kingdoms of classification. But coming to the next, another one classification, we call it as a five kingdoms of classification. These five kingdoms of classification was given by Robert H. Whittaker or R. H. Whittaker in the year 1959. Proposed this five kingdoms of classification based on the cell structure, thallus, organization, mode of nutrition and reproduction and phylogeny characteristics. Depending upon all these characteristics, the five kingdoms of classification is divided into five major kingdoms, that is kingdom Monera, kingdom Protista, kingdom Mycota, kingdom Metaphyta, kingdom Metazoa. Here the kingdom Mycota is also called as fungi. Kingdom Metaphyta is also called as plantae and kingdom Metazoa is also called as animalia. So here, coming to the first kingdom of classification, that is what we call it as a kingdom Monera. Detailed information we will discuss about in this concept. So kingdom Monera means it includes only prokaryotic individual. Prokaryotic means that I have already said about the prokaryotic means membrane bound organelles will be absent in a cell. So it includes prokaryotic individual. Cell wall is made up of a peptidoglycans but not the cellulose. In the plants, the cell wall is made up of a cellulose, but in the kingdom Monera, it is made up of a peptidoglycans. These kingdom Monera having 70 S types of ribosomes, and reproduction is also occur in this kingdom Monera, that is by binary fission. So kingdom Monera is again subclassified into two types, that is Archaebacteria and Eubacteria. So Archaebacteria, Eubacteria also comes under this kingdom Monera. Here the examples for this kingdom Monera is bacteria, Mycoplasma, Archaebacteria and Eubacteria. So coming to the bacteria, detailed study about bacteria. Here bacteria having a different types based on their shape. This is the structure of the bacteria and this one is the based on the shape. They have classified this bacteria into cocci, bacillus, spirochaetes, spirilla and vibrios. Cocci means the bacteria shape will be in a round shape. Bacillus means it is in a rod shape. These two comes under spiral shaped bacteria and this vibrios comes under the comma shaped bacteria it is. So this is about the shape. According to the shape, the bacteria are classified into five types. So coming to the bacterial types based on their nutrition. How based on their nutrition the bacterial types also there. First one is autotrophic bacteria. Autotrophic bacteria means synthesize their own food material. So these are the bacteria which synthesize their own food material. Next, second one is chemoautotrophic bacteria. The name itself suggesting chemoautotrophic. That means it gets energy from the oxidation of inorganic substances to synthesize their own food. For example, for this is nitrifying bacteria, that is Nitrosomonas and Nitrobacter. Second one is chromatinum. Chromatinum is also called as purple sulfur bacteria. 1 marks question, very important it is. So coming to next type of bacteria, that is photoautotrophic bacteria. Photo means light, autotrophic means prepare their own food. So here using of light energy to synthesize their own food, these bacteria will going to be produce the food. Example, chlorobium. This chlorobium is also called as a green sulfur bacteria. So coming to the next category, that is heteroautotrophic bacteria. That means it obtains their food from the other organisms. So coming to the next fifth category of this bacteria is parasitic bacteria. Parasitic means nothing but obtain food from other living organisms. Example, Vibrio, Vibrio cholerae, Salmonella pneumonia. Oh, these are all the parasitic bacteria. Coming to the next one, that is saprophytic bacteria. Saprophytic bacteria obtains their food from the dead and decaying matter. For example, Lactobacillus acetobacter. Next, last type is symbiotic bacteria. Symbiotic means obtains food from mutually beneficially association with other organisms. So, for example, Rhizobium, E. coli, these are comes under symbiotic type of bacteria. So, this is about the types of bacteria based on their nutrition. Next, coming to bacteria types based on their reproduction. So, here the bacteria will reproduce by asexual and sexual type of reproduction. Here you can see the picture how the binary fission will be occurring and the spore formation will be occurring in this type of bacteria. So here bacterial type based on the reproduction, it is classified into sexually and asexually. In asexually, the bacteria will reproduce by binary fission and spore formation. Binary fission means a formation of two daughter bacteria. Here one bacteria will form into a two daughter bacteria by the cell division of fully grown bacterium. When this bacterium will fully grown, no, it will divide itself and forms two identical daughter cells. This is about the binary fission. And spore formation means when unfavorable condition will be there, no, in that time the thick walled highly dehydrated and resistant spores called endospores formation occurs. And after that, when it will get a favorable condition, environmental condition, this will rupture. The cell wall will going to be rupture and produce new individuals. So this is the type of another type of reproduction occur in a bacteria. Next, coming to bacterial types based on their reproduction. In that, reproduction by sexual type of reproduction. Here the bacteria will reproduce in three types: conjugation, transformation and transduction. Here in the conjugation you can observe it is the passage of a genes from one bacterium to the another. Here one bacterium will be going to transfer the gene from another bacterium through a conjugation tube. This tube we call it as a conjugation tube. So this is the conjugation type of reproduction. And here transformation, it is the incorporation of genes to nucleoid of a bacterium by itself directly from one bacterium to another. So here you can observe the complete bacterium. It will transfer the gene from one bacterium to another bacterium. Another bacterium's nucleoid. Nucleoid means it is a primitive nucleus. We can call it as a primitive nucleus. Last concept in this is a transduction. This is nothing but same as it is in the transformation, but here the transfer of gene occur from one bacterium to another with the help of a virus. With the help of virus it will going to transfer the gene. These are the three types of a reproductive reproduction in bacteria. And the last concept is disease caused by the bacteria. Disease caused by bacteria in humans, the cholera disease will be caused by Vibrio cholerae. Typhoid disease is caused by Salmonella typhi. In plants, pneumonia disease is caused by Streptococcus pneumoniae, and citrus canker disease caused by Xanthomonas citri. So these are the diseases that caused by the bacteria. Next, another example for a kingdom monera is Mycoplasma. Bacteria and Mycoplasma. So far we have learnt about the bacteria. Now coming to Mycoplasma. This Mycoplasma having a cell wall less prokaryotes. In prokaryotes, the nuclear will not be bounded with the nuclear membrane. Along with that, cell wall will also be absent in the mycoplasma. Here, the mycoplasma is the smallest living cell. 1 marks they are going to ask for HSTR. It is very important. That is smallest living cell. Example, mycoplasma, which ranges from 0.1 micrometer to 0.3 micrometer. And another thing is they cause pleuropneumonia in animals and witches in plants. What is the main disease that caused by the mycoplasma means in witches, in plants it called as a witches, and in the animals it is called as a pleuropneumonia. So today we have discussed about the kingdom Monera in that 5 kingdom of classification. In the next class we will discuss about the kingdom Protista and so on. If you like the video, please make sure that you have subscribed to my channel. Thank you for watching.